Have you ever laid down exhausted, turned off the lights, closed your eyes, and your mind just wouldn't stop? Thoughts racing about your day, bills, your health, your family, everything hitting you all at once, just when you're supposed to be winding down. You're not alone. Over 60 million Americans struggle with sleep, and for adults over 55, the challenge gets even harder. Insomnia isn't just about not being able to sleep. It's about not being able to stop thinking. And this kind of mental overload doesn't just steal your rest. It can rob your health, weaken your heart, and cloud your memory. But here's the good news. There are scientifically proven techniques that can train your brain to slow down, let go, and finally allow your body to rest deeply. In this video, I'll walk you through 11 powerful relaxation techniques that can help you shut off your racing thoughts and fall asleep faster. These methods are natural, safe, and specifically chosen for adults over 55 who want to protect their health, sleep better, and wake up refreshed. If you care about your health and want better sleep starting tonight, stay with me. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment below telling us which tip helped you the most. Let's begin with the first key insight. Most people think sleep is just about being tired enough. But here's the truth. You can be physically exhausted and still unable to sleep, because your brain hasn't been given permission to slow down. This is especially true after age 55. The older we get, the more our brain tends to stay in problem-solving mode at night. We worry about health, finances, children, grandchildren. We think about past mistakes or tomorrow's to-do list. But what's actually happening inside your brain? When you lie in bed and your mind won't stop, your sympathetic nervous system, the one responsible for alertness and stress, stays active. That means your body is still in fight-or-flight mode, not rest and digest. This keeps your cortisol levels high, your heart rate elevated, and your muscles tense. In other words, your body thinks it's daytime, even if it's 2 a.m. So before we can talk about sleeping better, we have to tackle the real enemy, mental overactivity. And the first step is learning to calm the nervous system. You lie in bed, your eyes are closed, but your mind is wide awake. You think, what if I don't fall asleep again? That thought triggers anxiety. Your heart rate speeds up. Your breathing gets shallow. And just like that, sleep becomes impossible. This is the vicious cycle of nighttime overthinking. The more you try to force sleep, the more alert your brain becomes. Why? Because your brain interprets worry as a threat. That triggers your stress response, which was meant to protect you from danger, not from a missed night of sleep. Here's the worst part. This habit can rewire your brain. Over time, your mind begins to associate the bed with anxiety instead of relaxation. So, every night, as soon as your head hits the pillow, your body starts reacting with tension, even if you're physically tired. But you can reverse this pattern. The key is to interrupt the cycle early, before your thoughts take over. You don't need medication or fancy gadgets. You need simple, science-backed techniques that retrain your brain to treat bedtime as a safe, calming ritual. Falling asleep isn't just something that happens. For most people, especially after 55, it's something you need to prepare for, like easing a ship into a calm harbor. Think about it. During the day, your body runs on adrenaline, caffeine, noise, and stress. Then at night, you expect it to switch off instantly? It doesn't work like that. Your body needs signals that it's time to slow down. That's where a nighttime ritual comes in. A consistent wind-down routine sends a message to your brain. It's safe to relax now. This routine should start at least 30 minutes before bed and include calming activities like turning off screens, dimming the lights, drinking a soothing tea like chamomile or lemon balm, gentle stretching or light reading, listening to soft, slow music. When done regularly, these simple steps create associations in your brain, just like brushing your teeth makes you feel ready for bed. Over time, your body starts anticipating sleep, and your mind learns to follow. Even something as basic as washing your face with warm water or massaging your hands with lotion can become part of that relaxing signal. The key is consistency. Do the same things in the same order every night. This helps train your brain to switch from go mode to rest mode more easily. What if I told you there's a way to calm your brain and body in under a minute without pills, apps, or supplements? That's exactly what the 4 to 7 8 breathing technique does. Developed by Dr. Andrew Weil, this method is rooted in ancient yogic practices and backed by modern science. It works by regulating your nervous system, slowing your heart rate, and shifting your body into a deeply relaxed state. Here's how you do it. Inhale through your nose for 4 seconds. Hold your breath for 7 seconds. Exhale slowly through your mouth for 8 seconds. Repeat this cycle 4 times, especially when lying in bed or whenever you feel your thoughts racing. Why does it work? Because slow, controlled breathing tells your body, there's no danger here. It activates the parasympathetic nervous system, your rest and digest mode, helping to reduce cortisol and promote calm. And the longer exhale, that's the secret. It signals your heart to slow down, easing your transition into sleep. You might feel lightheaded the first few times. Don't worry. That's just your body adjusting. With regular practice, this simple breathing habit can become your go-to method for shutting off mental noise and welcoming rest. Imagine someone gently turning off the lights in your body, one switch at a time, from your toes all the way to your forehead. That's exactly what the body scan technique does. This is a form of mindful relaxation that helps you let go of physical tension and mental chatter by bringing awareness to each part of your body. It's incredibly effective for people who lie in bed feeling restless, stiff, or on edge. Here's how it works. Lie down comfortably in your bed. Close your eyes and take a slow, deep breath. Start by focusing your attention on your toes. Notice any sensation, tension, or warmth. Then mentally release that area. Move your attention up, feet, ankles, calves, knees, all the way to your scalp and face. Spend about 5 to 10 seconds on each area, breathing gently and slowly. If your mind wanders, don't worry, that's normal. Just gently bring your focus back to the body part you were on. This technique helps you disconnect from your thoughts and reconnect with your physical body, anchoring your mind in the present moment. It's like walking yourself into sleep, one peaceful step at a time. Many people fall asleep before they even finish the scan. That's how powerful it can be. It might seem strange, but sometimes the best way to quiet the mind is to add a little sound, specifically white noise or nature sounds. Why? Because silence isn't always peaceful. For many people, especially over 55, total silence at night actually amplifies inner noise. That's when the mind starts racing. Every little worry becomes louder. White noise and calming sounds help by masking sudden background noises and creating a stable sound environment that your brain can relax into. Here are some options to try. White noise, a soft, static-like sound that covers other distractions. Rainfall or ocean waves, rhythmic, soothing patterns that mirror natural breathing. Forest sounds or birdsong. Gentle, organic tones that evoke calm and safety. These sounds work by giving your brain just enough to focus on, which helps stop spiraling thoughts in their tracks. It's like giving your mind a soft pillow to rest on. You can use a white noise machine, a smartphone app, or even YouTube videos set to play all night long. Just make sure the volume is low and consistent. And remember, sound isn't a distraction here. It's a tool. A subtle signal to your nervous system that everything is okay and it's time to rest. If your brain feels like a spinning wheel at night, you're not alone. Thoughts about what you forgot to do today or what you need to do tomorrow can keep your mind locked in a state of alertness. That's where the sleep journal becomes a game changer. This isn't a diary. It's a tool for mental offloading. Here's how to use it. Keep a notebook by your bed. Every night, about 30 minutes before sleep, write down any worries or unfinished tasks. Things you're grateful for today. 1 or 2 things you'll handle tomorrow, so your brain doesn't feel the need to remind you all night. This simple act helps your brain say, "Okay, it's written down. I don't need to keep thinking about it." Why does it work? Because your brain sees writing as a form of resolution. When you externalize your thoughts, you signal your nervous system that you're taking control, reducing anxiety and quieting your mental loops. Studies show that people who journal before bed fall asleep faster and report higher sleep quality, especially when they focus on gratitude and closure. Think of your journal as a valve. It releases pressure so you can settle into rest. Remember when you were a child and someone told you a bedtime story? There's a reason that worked. Stories, especially peaceful ones, give the brain something safe and calming to focus on, something that gently guides it away from worry and into rest. That's exactly what guided visualization does. It's a technique where you use your imagination to mentally walk through a calming scene, like a beach, a forest, or a peaceful cabin in the mountains. By focusing on the details of this place, your brain starts to relax, shifting away from racing thoughts. Here's a simple way to do it. Lie down comfortably and close your eyes. Picture a place that makes you feel calm and safe. Imagine yourself walking slowly through that place. What do you see? What do you hear? Can you feel the ground under your feet? A breeze on your skin? Keep your breathing slow and steady as you walk. You can also find audio guides online or use meditation apps that walk you through peaceful scenes with soft narration and ambient sounds. Why does this work? Because your brain can't focus deeply on 2 things at once. When you fully engage in a calming visualization, your brain lets go of anxious loops and slips into a dreamlike state. This technique is especially powerful for people who tend to overthink or replay stressful moments. It offers a beautiful escape into rest, one that your brain welcomes. There are some habits that seem harmless or even helpful, but they quietly sabotage your sleep. And the worst part? Most people over 55 are doing at least one of them without realizing it. The first mistake is checking your phone or watching TV right before bed. The blue light from screens tricks your brain into thinking it's still daytime. It suppresses melatonin, the hormone that tells your body it's time to sleep, and keeps your mind wired. The second mistake is going to bed without winding down. Lying in bed and hoping sleep will come is like trying to start a car without a key. Your body and mind need time to transition. That's why a relaxing routine is critical, especially as we age and our natural sleep rhythms begin to change. The third mistake is going to bed too full or too hungry. Eating a heavy meal late can trigger digestion problems and discomfort, but going to bed starving can cause your blood sugar to drop, which leads to restlessness and early waking. To avoid these traps, here's what you can do. Shut off screens at least an hour before bed. Stick to your nighttime routine no matter how tired you feel, and aim to eat your last light meal 2 to 3 hours before bedtime. Now, let's shift to something many people overlook: what you drink and eat in the evening, and how it can either invite sleep or push it away. What you eat and drink at night plays a bigger role in sleep than most people think. Caffeine, even in the afternoon, can linger in your system for hours. And alcohol, it might make you sleepy at first, but it disrupts deep sleep and causes you to wake up during the night. Instead, go for calming options like chamomile tea, warm milk, or lemon balm. These can naturally ease tension and help your body shift into rest mode. Also, avoid heavy, spicy, or sugary foods before bed. A small snack like a banana with a few almonds is better. It stabilizes blood sugar and supports sleep. Now, let's talk about how to bring all of this together by building your own personal sleep ritual. The best sleep habits are the ones that fit your life. That's why the final step is creating a personalized nighttime ritual, something that calms your body, quiets your mind, and signals it's time to sleep. Start by picking 2 to 3 techniques that resonated with you. Maybe the 4 to 7, 8 breathing, a bit of journaling, and soft music. Do them in the same order every night. Keep it simple, consistent, and enjoyable. Remember, your routine doesn't have to be long. Even 15 minutes of calm, repeated daily, can train your body to relax faster and sleep deeper. If something isn't working, adjust it. This is about finding what helps you feel safe, grounded, and ready to let go of the day. Because sleep isn't just about rest. It's about healing. It's when your brain resets, your body repairs, and your heart finds peace. If this video helped you in any way, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with someone you love who might be lying awake night after night, searching for peace. You never know whose life you could touch with just one click. Drop a comment below and tell us, which of these techniques are you going to try tonight? Your story might be exactly what someone else needs to hear. And if you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications, because every week we bring you practical, natural ways to sleep better, feel stronger, and protect your health as you age. And if you feel called to support this mission, consider leaving a super thanks. Every contribution helps us keep creating content that truly matters, for you and for so many others walking this same path. Now, go ahead, click the next video on your screen, and keep moving forward on your journey to deeper rest, sharper focus, and a healthier, happier life.